I think I found a really good scalping robot for euro-dollar trading the M1 time frame. I started testing it 4 months ago and the results have been really steady so far. Stay with me until the end of the video to see what the name of the robot is and if it's worth trading it. So I started testing the robot on the 14th of February and until the moment you can see a very steady graph. The account balance started with $100,000 and currently I have $103,810, which is a total return of 3.8%. Now you may say this is not too much for 4 months, and I would agree, but it is a lot for the euro dollar, especially when trading it on M1 time frame. This is probably the hardest market because euro dollar is the most traded currency pair. M1 is very volatile and it's really hard to find a profitable strategy. The expert advisor is called Vigorous EA and it is trading the euro dollar on M1 time frame indeed. Now before I show you more about the inputs of the expert advisor, let me go back to the stats and you will see that if I switch to equity, you will notice that there are no huge drawdowns. Right in here there was a drop and another one that recovered. Now I'll go to stats. I will see that the profit factor is 1.96. The monthly return is nearly 1%. And if I go to strategy, you will see that the expert advisor executed 1,143 trades and the net profit is 3,810. If I just scroll a little bit to the right, you will see that it brought 749.8 pips. The pip profit factor is 1.23, but 1,100 trades is a really decent statistic. Like if an expert advisor executes 1,000 trades, we can really depend on that statistic to decide if we want to continue trading the robot or it's not worth it. Now if I go back to my VPS where I have the expert advisor running on the Black Bull Markets demo account, you will see that this expert advisor uses some kind of a recovery system. So at that point it opened a short trade, the price went sideways, it went higher and another short trade was opened. Both of the trades were closed in here. We have a similar situation a little bit later. So a short trade opened with 0.01 and a second short trade opened with 0.01. Both trades were closed in here. Pretty similar in the next one. And if the price goes in the right direction, the trade is just closed. So no more trades are added to the position. Now if I go back a little bit earlier, you will see that there are situations where a few more orders are added to the position. So in here we have a short trade that was opened, a consecutive short trade and another short trade. But did you notice something? The third trade was executed with 0.02 lots. So the first one is with 0.01, second one is with 0.01 and the third one is with 0.02. If I show you the account history, you will see that the maximum I had recently was 0.05, 0.08, 12, 18 is the highest lot with this position, and we can see that all of these trades were closed at the same time on the 12th of June, a little bit after 9 p.m. Let's go back on that moment on the chart and we will see how the lots increased. So in this way we can see the risk behind the strategy. I'll scroll a little bit earlier to the 12th of June and here it is. So right in here you can see that there were plenty of short trades. They started at that point, the price went upwards and a few more consecutive short trades were added. All of these were closed at one point. Now this could be risky if you don't have a proper money management. The risk in the account was exactly, if I go back to the overview and I show you the equity on the 12th of June, right in here, you can notice that the equity dropped from 103,374 down to 102,346. but you have to bear in mind that there is risk involved, and you make sure that you are trading it on a bigger account with smaller risk. Decide how much you want to risk. If I show you the expert properties, you will see that the expert advisor properties allow you to control the risk by controlling the maximum open trades, the number of symbols you are trading. I traded just on euro dollar. There are some time filters, and below are the indicators, so I used the recommended settings from the vendor, and down below are the trades settings. So this is what I started with. The lot multiplier is 1.5, and the lots increase on every 2 trades, and a little bit lower you can control the grid. So the grid mode is a grid in loss, which means that it will add to the current position only if we are in a loss or if the price went against me. And there are plenty of more options that I will not cover in the video, but if you are looking for custom set files, you can contact the vendor. I'll leave the link down below in the description for the Vigorous EA, which at the time of recording the video has a limited time 50% off. The price I see is nearly $500, and they offer 30-day money back guarantee. You can request a 5 days demo, which is kind of cool, but probably 5 days is not enough. That is why I'll leave the link to my account down below in the description, so whenever you're watching this video you will see how this expert advisor is performing in my account. And below is the track record of the vendor. If I click on it, you will see that they started trading this expert advisor back in February 2021 with $200 demo account, and then the expert advisor climbed really steadily until nearly 50%, but there was a huge drop. It lost pretty much 50% of the profit, and since then it's been climbing steadily. There were a few drawdowns, just as I showed in my account. You can read more about the expert advisor on the website. They have a reliable backtest, which I will leave on you. The vendor also offers YouTube videos where he's explaining more about the expert advisor, and that's quite rare, to be honest, to see EA vendors showing their faces on YouTube. Yep, we are rare. Alright, so leave a link to my demo account with Black Bull Markets, and I'm planning to open a live account with Black Bull Markets. Probably I'll start with an ECN standard account, but I'll need to talk to the vendor and see what would be the appropriate set file for, let's say, $1,000 live account. And the good thing is that the vendor offers 5 days demo. You can open a demo account with Black Bull Markets, and I really like that broker because they offer leverage up to 1 to 500. Plus their execution speed is one of the fastest on the market, which makes it really a suitable broker for expert advisors. I will leave all the links down below in the description so you can check them out, guys. And before you go, check out this video on my site to learn more about another scalping robot that I'm trading on my live accounts. As always, don't forget I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.